Hey guys, it's Wil Mikahson, and today I'm going to be doing a video that was requested by Mona Lisa, who said, "Hey Will, could you do a review or first impression of your Montsouris GM?" So first of all, Mona Lisa, thank you so much for checking out my channel and for the suggestion. So I will be doing a review and comparison and first impression of the Montsouris GM backpack. So first of all, I always say thank you so much to my subscribers, my new subbies, as well as my return viewers. Thank you guys so much for all of the love in the comments and the fact that my channel has grown. I think I went from 176. I've grown from 76 subscribers to 116, I believe, in my last two videos. So again, thank you guys so much. My goal is to reach 1,000 and we're well on our way. As you guys know, my sister, who is back from St. Martin and helping me record, hey Carla, she has her Montsouris GM backpack, which was made in 1996. And I also have with me my GM backpack that I purchased from Fashion File a couple of weeks ago, as well as my Damier Ebene backpack that I purchased from Fashion File as well. This one's from 1999 and this one is from 2001. So I'm gonna go over the specs of the bag and all that good stuff. For starters, if you guys are history buffs like me, I promise to make this quick, but I just want to give you a little background on where the word Montsouris came from. So there's one of the urban parks, I think there's 4 or 5 of them in Paris. One of them is called Parc Montsouris. So Parc Montsouris, the name came from originally, there's a bunch of mills in the area, and the name for mill was Montsouris. And there was a mill that was close to the park that was called Moulin de Montsouris. And Montsouris means mock the mice. So basically, the feeling was that the millers were almost daring the mice, like, I dare you to come into my mill. I don't know what would happen if they came into the mill, but because of the negative connotation, or as I've read in certain places, the facetious nature of the mock the mice, the name just eventually morphed from Parc Montsouris to Parc Montsouris. So basically, guys, Montsouris means nothing. Let's go straight into how the bag is made and some of the specs on the bag. So this is my Damier Ebene backpack, and the specs on all of the Montsouris backpacks are 12 inches across and 15 inches in height and 5 inches in width. Now these are the GM model, and in Louis Vuitton they always have sizings. So recently implemented in their sizing options is the BB, which is smaller, not offered in this backpack. And then they have the PM, and then the MM, and then the GM. PM stands for petite model, MM stands for medium model, and GM stands for grand model or large model. This backpack came in the Moyen Montsouris size, which is the medium, and the GM size. As you look at the outside of the bag, the only major differences in all of my backpacks is basically the fabric used, either Damier Ebene or the monogram canvas, as well as what it's trimmed in. The Damier Ebene is trimmed in the treated leather, and the monogram canvas is trimmed in the vaqueta or vachetta, whatever you prefer to use, the untreated leather. The main difference in the backpacks is basically with this front pocket here. With the Damier Ebene backpack, you can see that the bottom portion of the pocket is not flush. It almost has this bulging out at the bottom, and the monogram canvas, the older bag, also has the same out pouching, if you will, and the one from 1999 has that flush front where you could see the stitching at the base. That, to me, I have a very keen attention to detail, so I noticed that right away as a difference in the front pockets of the bags. The other difference that I noticed in the bags was within the front pocket. Now, I know that the older bags, the front pocket came with the canvas that was on the back part that's flush to the bag, the coated canvas, and then like a textile fabric lining on the front part of the bag. So this backpack, the Damier Ebene from 2001, I'm not sure because it was just a special order that they made it in the older way, but I believe that bags from 2000 and on, before they discontinued the Montsouris backpack in 2007, I believe that those backpacks all had the inside, the full textile canvas on the inside of the bag. As you move on to the top portion of the bag is a flat closure that has a buckle which opens up to a tie at the top of the bag. And again, the difference in the damier ebene and the monogram canvases as far as the closure and the tie is the vachetta leather versus the treated chocolate brown leather. And I kind of love that about the bags because no one's going to sneak into your bag. You literally have to unbuckle it, untie it, open it up, and get into the bag. So that's, to me, is a big selling point to this bag. So that's the top portion of the bag. As you go to the back of the bag, you have two canvas straps here. You have a golden D-ring here, followed by a leather patch here that says Louis Vuitton Paris. The base of the straps have the brass hardware, and there's 4 adjustments for the backpack. And the bottom of the bag basically is full leather, either in the treated leather or the vachetta leather. As you go into the bag, you will see the back portion of your bag has this pocket that runs along the back of the bag. And basically the depth of that pocket is 3/4 of the way to the bottom here. That's how far that goes. Next to the pocket, you have a D-ring. And on the newer bags, the D-ring has the date code on the D-ring on the inside. And the older bags, the date code was on the front part of the buckle here, as with my first Montsouris backpack, which is now my sister's. Now that backpack does not have the date code on it because when I took it to Louis Vuitton to get all the leather redone, they never asked me if I wanted to keep my tab with the date code. They just changed out all of the leather. So unfortunately that backpack, if my sister goes to resell it, she might have problems because it doesn't have a date code, but she shouldn't be giving it away because I gave it to her as a gift, right? Anyway, so that is the inside of the bag, and it's basically just a big open space, like a bucket bag. That's basically all the backpack is. It holds a ton, and eventually I will do a what's in my Montsouris GM backpack video, but today we're just doing comparisons and basically an overall first impression of the bag. My basically overall impression of the backpack when I got my first one years ago, I was just in love with it. I believe it gained popularity when Kanye West wore it when he first came out, and everyone's like, I have to have one of those backpacks. I sometimes felt like maybe it was too small, but I mean, this bag holds a lot. I will show you what it looks like on, and I am 5'8" and I weigh about 189 pounds, so I'll show you what the backpack looks like on me. Another difference that I noticed with the backpacks is that with the older Montsouris backpack, the canvas is not as stiff, so it has more give to it, and even the bottom portion of the bag, it not sags, but it's just softer and it falls better on your back. My backpacks are still in very unused condition, so they're very stiff and rigid and they sort of sit up on your back. But the one from 1996, and I'll show you guys a clip of what it looks like on, it just falls nicer and it's a little bit more comfortable to wear. So I think that once I wear the 2 newer ones a little bit more, they will feel more comfortable on my person. Overall, it's a great functioning bag. You can use it every day if you're a city person and you want to throw this over your shoulder. If you're traveling, this is great for traveling. I don't think I want to use my monogram canvas one for traveling just because when you travel, you're in so many different elements, and that vachetta leather is so delicate, and I don't know what conditions I'll be traveling in. So I think that if anyone is going to be going on a plane with me or anything like that, it will be this, because I can just throw it around and I don't have to worry about it. So first impressions of this backpack is there's no worries with it. This will be my go-to as far as You know, like I said, getting on a plane, getting on a train, having to stow it up top, stow it below your feet, you don't really have to worry about anything. And that's one thing I said in my unboxing. When you're dealing with the treated leather, it's so worry-free. So that is a big selling point for me. Size, as well as the carefree nature of this. And that one there it's a beautiful bag. It's the classic Montsouris backpack. But I'm worried about the bottom a little bit. And you can see the bottom of my bag has some color transfer from wearing it with jeans. So I don't think that I'll be carrying that bad boy on any long trips, especially if I don't know what the weather is going to be like when I'm out there. So that's pretty much all I wanted to go over with you guys as far as the bags are concerned. First impression, get it. It's a classic bag. Whether you can snag one in the monogram canvas or you can do the Damier Ebene, get the backpack. You need this. If you're a collector, you need it. Even if you're not a collector of Louis Vuitton, this is just a classic piece that I recommend that any and everyone have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have a couple more videos that I'm going to be doing for you guys this weekend. And I did not forget that tag video. Luxury shoe haul coming this weekend. It's snowing in New Jersey. I hope that you all are not in the Northeast and that you are in sunny weather. If you're in the Northeast with this snowstorm, please drive safe. And thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit subscribe. See you next time, guys.